Roland's forces march for Twinsgate, gateway to the nation of Esfrost. Their mission is to secure the power of the Death Snell, Esfrost's fearsome cannon, a weapon powerful enough to shatter even the impregnable goddess's shield. Whether this action ends in alliance or bloodshed depends on the judgment of Svarog, who had once promised to aid the fledgling king. However, with storms of intrigue brewing, who can say which way the wind will blow?
Bound by sorrow.
Work on the Death Snell is complete then?
Just so. I have already ordered the cannon transported to Twinsgate. We shall use it to crush any who would dare attack us. Then turn it upon the goddess's shield.
Admirably done, Uncle.
I did not do this to earn your praise. You will fulfill your promise.
Of course. In recognition of your service, I hereby appoint you Prime Minister of Esfrost.
An honor to be sure. Let us weather this storm together, Gustadolph.
I'm afraid that's not quite in the cards. Sigris?
Prime Minister Svarog Esfrost. You stand accused of illicitly smuggling salt for your own profit.
What is this madness?
We've recovered ledgers from Twinsgate, outlining every detail of your crimes. I advise you not to resist.
You are hereby stripped of your authority as Prime Minister. You will be imprisoned in jail until you are judged in the days hence.
You snake! Your only intent was to steal my creation! A creation that would not exist, save for these crimes you accuse me of. All I did for Esfrost.
Of course. Your accomplishments are not to be denied. Should you wish to argue your case, your argument will be heard.
I knew you to be cunning, Gustadolph, but I did not think you so cold as to betray your own flesh and blood. But now I see the truth. I see who was behind my son's murder.
Careful, Svarog. I advise you not to test the limits of my mercy. From this day forward, I shall be steward of Twinsgate, and I shall lead Esfrost to victory against her enemies. Take him away.
Curses! You damned traitor! Kinslayer!
Oh, yeah, abandoned village again. Now we're playing as Roland. Okay, who's on my roster? Oof. Ian's is so low level. Bias point. I don't even have Knell of Valor. I think I need a silver. Okay, so I have 3 mid-tier classes still. Okay, Electrum. Where are stats? Magic defense is definitely a lot less. We'll give her some magic defense, I think. Alright, exploration next.
Night comes. The road ahead is treacherous. Let's set our final camp here. On the morrow, we speak with Lord Svarog, steward of Twinsgate. He has promised to help us. I only hope he hasn't had a change of heart since then. However, he is not our only concern. Gustadolph's interference could bring an end to our plan before it begins. That being said, I believe with Svarog's assistance we can win support both from within and without. And the cannon will be at our disposal. Serenoa's strategy relies on the success of the negotiations ahead. We must steel our resolve and be ready for aught the morning brings.
Okay, extra large recovery. Huet is here. Is actually, I believe you're able to put aside head to negotiate assholes like this. As your vassal, I have never felt prouder. I knew Aslan could be cold, but still, I have little experience fighting such conditions. I prayed to go well, so it doesn't kind of fight in the snow. Report to the king. Everyone is off your resolve. We'll do everything we can to see your negotiations to success. It's that. This is a complicated place. Panacea pellet. Panacea pellets are really really quite useful. $2,700. One down there. Oh. Superior iron, I have 8 out of 10. Question is, what's the best spot to go? Okay. Huh. Roland's only 58. Interesting. Plan again. I think it should be fine.
Your Highness.
All right. Deal damage to fail, then ignore their defense. Show up high and fluky, then deal field damage to the enemy from high above. Buy one superior stone. Yeah, now damage to all enemies in cross shape with you at its center. That might actually be somewhat useful with her. She doesn't have the... Ah. And quality fiber. We're good. Tower band, you must depart. The pressure complete. Make it Twins Gate.
We're here, Twins Gate. I will let them know we come in peace. Everyone stand back. I am Roland Glenbrook, King of Glenbrook. I seek an audience with Lord Svarog. Hyzante marches upon the Grand Norzelian mines at this very moment. If their ambitions aren't put in check, all of Norzelia will be helpless to withstand the will of their goddess. This future Glenbrook cannot abide to pass. And I believe Esfrost is of the same mind. Let us join forces and drive them from our borders.
Gustadolph.
Your August Majesty, welcome. Had I expected your arrival, I would have prepared a suitable audience.
Gustadolph! What are you doing here? Where is Svarog?
Ah, I'm afraid he is otherwise indisposed. A little matter of treason, you see.
Oh boy. Within Twins Gate.
Let us join forces and drive them from our borders.
That voice. King Roland. He's come to make good on his word. You there. This may hurt. Gustadolph must think me frail indeed. Such green soldiers at my guard.
Nice. Smarter than prison, Gustadolph is the new steward of Twins Gate. Roll intense and they go to the Archduke, but I'll be easy.
So that's your gambit. Glenbrook and Wolford would risk everything in defiance of Hyzante. I admit you have better odds than anyone before you. Exposing the lies of the Church and inciting the Roselle to action would deal the Holy State a grievous wound.
But to approach for the killing blow, you must breach the shield. Something you could not do even with 10 times your current numbers.
And that is why you need me, or rather my cannon. I suppose I had no reason to expect Cordelia would keep that a secret.
Right of it. Battle has already broken out in the Wolford domain. Time is of the essence. Pray aid us, Archduke Gustadolph, that we might topple Hyzante's tyranny.
A noble goal. However, what do you intend to do with the salt crystals when this is all over?
We'll share the Earth's bounty with all of Norzelia, Esfrost included.
Oh, and for that, we would be forever in your debt. Is that what you expect from me? To grovel before you and sing your praises? What's to stop me from cutting you down where you stand and seizing the crystals for my own?
If that was an option, surely you would have done so already. Esfrost's remaining forces can hardly challenge Hyzante, and you know this. Even at full strength, you were loath to stand against them without Glenbrook's support.
Fair enough. But need I remind you, that plan was brought to ruins by you and yours when you entered under the protection of Hyzante. How many more times will you turn your cloaks before the day is done? And moreover, how could I trust a man who is so willing to plead with his father's murderer?
If there is aught I can offer as assurance, pray tell.
I only ask that you answer this question truthfully. Do you not desire vengeance for your father's death?
More than anything. Vengeance against you and your accursed Esfrost. However, I know I must leave such grudges in the past if we are to realize a brighter future.
Such ideals. Your home, your own flesh and blood was taken from you. You would answer that with forgiveness?
It is the only path. The righteous path.
Your conviction is admirable. For what it's worth, I actually believe you. Very well. As Archduke of Esfrost, I hereby offer my answer. I refuse.
What? Why?
It was I who unearthed the salt crystals, and it is I who shall decide who benefits from them. You would treat my discovery as your own, claim what is mine by rights. For this insolent act, you deserve death.
You discover it? No.
More lies! It was Dragan who discovered the salt crystals. My son!
Exactly.
Lord Svarog!
You managed to worm your way out of your cell. Had you stayed obedient a few moments longer, you might yet have lived.
Enough! I know you had Dragan killed and stole the salt crystals to feed your own insatiable ambition. That you went as far to frame Glenbrook speaks to the depth of your depravity.
Foolish ramblings. I did not think captivity would affect your mind so soon.
Silence! Your scheming has gone on for long enough. You judge others for taking what is yours, yet you do not scruple to seize upon the accomplishments of others. My son had his own ambitions. You fed off his success, then murdered him, as you surely would have done to me. My usefulness to you long since passed.
The accused so often lash out blindly.
And now it is your turn, Gustadolph. Me and mine are not the only victims of your blind ambition. Thalis, Erica, even Frederica. All pawns to use as you saw fit. All to be discarded when their usefulness wore out. You would speak of freedom. The only freedom you care for is the freedom to sate your thirst for power. Loyal servants of Esfrost, see now the monster before you laid bare!
I was there when the Archduke received word of his siblings' deaths. He didn't even blink.
All this fighting. And for what? Do we have Glenbrook's blood on our hands? This would mean you deceived all of Esfrost. That you led us into battle under false pretenses.
Sicris, Svarog is in league with the enemy. Kill him now.
Answer me, Your Grace. Was it truly Glenbrook that ordered Lord Dragan's assassination?
Have you taken leave of your senses, fool? I said kill Lord Svarog. Now!
No. If you truly believe in the freedom you espouse, he deserves to be judged based upon the truth.
Six is dead.
Ah! Your Grace, what have you...
Yeah, he's gonna fall. Oh boy.
I'll suffer none to disobey me.
You spell your own doom, Gustadolph. By your own hand you have revealed what you truly are. A feral beast who must be put down. By my side, King Roland. I made a promise, and I intend to fulfill it here and now.
I'm with you, Lord Svarog. To my side, friends. Today we bring an end to the Archduke's tyranny and secure our future.